I've seen posts online where people post like, you know, oh, this is somewhere that we play music at this time of night. Please don't call the cops on us or stuff like that. It's pretty much making a comfortable scenario base for people that are not from culture. So that's what gentrification is, and it starts upscaling the areas so that people that are not of culture are pretty much people that cannot afford the area they used to once upon a time be able to afford that area. They soon are not able to afford it, and they are leaving the communities, and now the community becomes colonized. That's what gentrification is. Mm-hmm. So I wanted to introduce that for people that don't know what to do, and I wanted to help people pretty much kind of identify it when it's happening. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just thinking of something funny that ties into that, but no, I'm gonna let you finish.
No, but I just, you know, for people that are trying to prevent that from happening from their communities, I mean, I think you guys should reach out to us because I see it happening a lot. I'm from the 310 area code, Inglewood to be specific. I'm by that club, but I see it being changed right now. You know, especially with the Forum being built right there, being upscaled. The Hollywood Park, they're changing it. Now they're building the Rams Stadium, but also that's introducing more buildings, brand new hotels, they're upscaling, which is a good thing, but it also is removing culture base from the area.
Yeah. You know, a whole lot of like Crenshaw is mostly Korean now, and nothing against Korean, but it's like the whole thing is like they moved a lot of people of color from that area in South LA and moved them out to like Lancaster and Palmdale. And like now, like you go to those places that have been historically like black and brown, and now they're like not.
They're colonized.
Yeah, and it's like if you equate that to with spirituality, there's like botanicas that are going out of business, which is another thing. Like the whole thing about like, you know, that whole shops. Sephora witch kit and like you know, nothing against House of Intuition here in LA. House of Intuition has, you know, a very big spot here in the city as far as spirituality, but they are very much higher end, and a lot of people like, you know, the hardcore, you know, spiritual people kind of feel like they're more like I don't know, like Sephora, more like a department store as opposed to like as opposed to like the mom and pops that are like, even though New Botanics is kind of like a big like kind of like it's a chain, but you have places that are like Botanica Guacamole near my house, or like San Simon Botanica over on Beverly. So it's places like that that are gonna like that don't get any traffic that should, and it's mostly because people that like you know, congregate there are getting moved out of that neighborhood, and eventually those Botanicas getting moved out of their neighborhood. So